so let's come through, and colorway 1 is going to okay, so now we are ready to stitch the inner panel. I've got my hoop and stabilizer here, I've got my thread on and my design loaded. So we have 7 colors on this particular design, because we've also got to stitch down our elastic. So again, we're going to start out by stitching the outline, showing us where our stitch and shape is going to go. Now in this instance, I've taken my my stitch and shape, and I had 2 pieces that sort of nearly made the right size. So I have joined them together with a very large satin stitch and created that so that it then becomes a single piece. Because that's on the inside of the bag, or of our little case, that will be fine. So colorway 2 to hold that down. And then I'm going to come back to my workbench to trim away our excess. Trim all around, take our backing fabric, lay it over, and let's return the hoop to the machine. So we return the hoop to the machine, and then colorway 3 is going to stitch down that fabric in the correct position. Smoothing as you go is absolutely fine. And colorway 4 is going to do that cross-hatch quilting. So we've now got our quilting done, and now we are going to add in our elastic. So what I'm going to do is use a different thread color that matches the color of the elastic that I've chosen. So in my case it's white, so that I can see what I am doing. So thread up my machine, and the first stitch out, which is colorway 5, is going to show where the elastic is going to be placed. So the second last colorway, which is colorway 6, is going to be where we stitch the elastic down. Now it again does all 4 of those, and all I'm going to do in between is use my start stop button so that I can place that elastic exactly where I want. So my elastic is sitting over that outline, and then I press stop so that then I can set up the second piece. And again stop. Now when it comes down here, what I like to do is just put the tiniest bit of tension. So I'm just pulling that, I guess, an extra inch over. Naturally that does depend on just how strong your elastic is. And again, okay, so now that that is all set down, the final colorway is going to put the channels in the elastic to allow us to put our manicure tools in there. So let's click to, let's press start to do the final colorway. that is our stitching finished. Again, let's come back to the workspace, and I can then pop my hoop aside. And again, I just turn this other side out. Don't worry about the threads there, because they, of course, are going to be on the inside of our project. And there we have. So now we've got two parts of our project there, all ready to sew together. Okay, let's move on to the next part.